Okay folks, welcome back. This is Mr. Imran Iqbal, one-to-one tutor. Today we are looking at, let's get our pencil ready. We are looking at factorizing quadratic equations. Okay, and which kind of quadratic equations? We're doing the quadratic equations where the a value is greater than 1. So what do I mean by that? Normally when we have our quadratic equations, we have the format. Okay, we have a x squared add bx add c is equal to y. So when I say a is greater than 1, I'm talking about the the coefficient of x squared. Normally the a value is missing, i.e. it's 1. In these particular questions, we're going to be looking at them when they are 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. So let's start off with our first example. Here we go. First example. So we have 2x squared plus 5x plus 3 equals 0. Okay, so as we can see here from this quadratic equation quite clearly that our a value, the coefficient of x squared, is not equal to 1, it's greater than 1. Now, because 2 is a prime number, when we're going to split 2 up, the factors of that are 1 and 2. So let's get 2. So the brackets will have to split up with the 2x and an x in order for us to regenerate a 2x squared. So, okay, let's move up a bit the page. Now, we are looking for, so the method for this is similar to what we do for normal quadratic equations, where this a value here is, there's no number there at all, basically is 1. The method is the same but slightly different. Let's see what that difference is. So we're still looking for two numbers that when you multiply them together will give us the 3. So let's have a look at that. So two numbers is time to give you 3. So it's 1 and 3. Now, unlike in the previous question, we can put the plus 1 here and the plus 3 there. We can't just put them in any particular place. We have to put them in a particular order so we can make our plus 5x. So that's the bit that we have to kind of do trial and improvement with. So I'm just going to remove those numbers there for the moment because I've just put them there just to show you for demonstration purposes. Now, let's have a look. So we're going to have here, we're going to have here 2x times by the number here, and this time by the x here will give us the 5x altogether. Now, if I put the plus 3 here, I'm going to get 6x, and I put the 1 here, I'm going to get 7x. Yeah, so we can get 6x plus 1x is equal to 7x. Now that's too big, so that's wrong. We don't want 7x, we want 5x. So I have to change these numbers around. So let's get our rubber back. Okay, let's get rid of all this now. We don't need that anymore. Okay, let's move this, and let's put them in the different position. So put the plus 3 on this side and plus 1 on this side. So I'm doing a bit of trial and improvement. I'm seeing where shall I put the numbers. The numbers are correct. I got the right numbers, but I got to put them in the right place now. So now if I do 2x times by 1, that'll give me 2x. If I do plus 3 times by x, that'll give me plus 3x. And now I have what I desire, which is the plus 5x, which is this over here in the middle. Okay, so this now is the correct order. So this is what we need to do. So that's a little bit of extra work that we need to do to make sure that the numbers that we found are going in the right position to give us the plus 5x. So what was the rule? Two numbers are timed to give you plus 3, this one here, and when you multiply out the x, when you do a partial multiplication of the brackets, gives you the middle number. So we got that little bit of a difference compared to normal questions. I'm just going to rub the bottom part off now, just to kind of tidy it up a bit. That was okay. So let's have a look. So that's our factorized answer. Now if we want to move on to the next part of the question, so that we have now factorized it. So we got the factorized answer right there ready. But normally, we are asked not just to factorize it, but also to solve it as well. So let's have a go at solving it now. So with solving, let's have a look. This part here is quite easy. Opposite of add 1 will give us -1, as we've done in the previous examples. But now in this particular question here, it's not going to just be the opposite of +3. Well, the opposite of +3, to make this bracket equal to 0, this part will have to be equal to -3. So we can just literally write that part out. 2x equals -3. So if I want to work out the x value, opposite time by 2 is divide by 2. So now, one thing I must say here, students get a bit worried here when they get this kind of answer. Where's my pencil fat? There you go. So, that's better. So you get here -1.5. Students see negative answers, fractional answer, negative fractional answers. They all have made a mistake. No, you haven't made a mistake, as long as it's correct. So the answer here is -1.5, and x equals -1. And that's the end of that particular example question. Okay, folks, hopefully see you in the next video. Right.